time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, doo-dah day.
Hi there, folks. It's Dan Hollifield. Welcome to Last Man Standing. With me tonight, we got Joe Bachman, who is working on stuff. We got Carl. We got Aunt Donna. Carl may not be with us for very long because nap time is rapidly approaching. Even though it's not going to be one of those under the desk green room naps.
I'm surprised he's still with us.
Hey, the cats are all with you. No, none of them bothered to come and tell him it's time to go to bed.
I ran out between shows, and I'm running down the hall, and Himini, the kitten was eating out of the food bowl. Scared him. He ran off, and food went everywhere. So it's like, oh, great. I got to clean that up before I can go.
Yeah, my cat's come down here twice now to yell at me to go to bed.
That's why I keep the door shut. So the dog won't come in. Had the most trouble out of Billy this morning. I woke up at like 6:30 because I went to bed around midnight last night. And I laid there till about 7 o'clock. Finally said, okay, fine. Coffee time. And got up. And Billy was still laying on the blanket there, sound asleep.
Oh,
the
nice.
dog didn't move. Lindsay didn't move. So I got all the way to the kitchen. Next thing I know, I'm putting water in the tea kettle to boil it. And Billy's up on the countertop, sniffing around my coffee cup. Like he's going to eat the instant coffee that I've got to get rid of because that's what I had at work. Had almost 3/4 of a jar of instant coffee on my last day. So had to bring it home. I'm not leaving it there for them.
That's right.
I paid for it. It's mine.
What are they doing to my lab? And I'll bet they're drinking my coffee, damn them.
Really? Hey, I'm just lucky they left my heater.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, get down, you're not supposed to be on the countertop. Get down. It's like 3 or 4 times I swept him off into the floor, and he kept jumping right back up. And then I figured it out because Lindsay didn't get up,
Oh.
and she usually gets up like 6 o'clock and goes to feed all. He was hungry,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I put a handful of food in his bowl, and he left me alone the rest of the morning.
Yeah. It was cold here downstairs, and so I was feeding some of the cats upstairs. And Donna's like, "No, you need to make them go downstairs." I'm like, "No," because sometimes I'll get up, feed them, go back to bed. You know.
Yeah.
Not when you feed them soft food, you don't.
No, but when I give them the hard food, in the morning, early morning, because sometimes they wake me up because, hey, there's no food in that bowl. Okay.
Yeah, but you also feed part of them soft food upstairs. It's like they need to eat downstairs.
Yeah. Well, they did better. They're doing better all the time. At least the hard food I can vacuum with the shop vac.
This is true. Shop vacs are a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Pet owners, buy a shop vac. Don't mess with those vacuums with the little rotary. That'll be haired up in no time. You'll be cleaning that thing out forever.
Mm-hmm.
Shop vac.
You want something that can pick up marbles and toothpicks and whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whoop. What's happening, Joe? He's got a ghost or something. Or a cat.
Nita!
Hey, Nita.
Hey.
Hey, Anita.
Thank you
I'm
very much.
I take offense at that. I'm a geek, not a dork.
I'm just a redneck. We're supposed to be able to do every damn thing. It's not very well.
I'm just a guy that burns his wood for people.
Mm-hmm. Only wood fan.
Mm-hmm. I've been spending all day working on stuff for Aphelion.
Wow.
I made a new a badge this morning, like the little thing in the corner. I made one for the November issue, which will be number 300.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. So that went rather well because I didn't have to use any curved text.
Yeah.
And then I found out through doing that GIMP the text is kind of fuzzy on that when you
Mm-hmm.
put text into a graphic. Krita has the sharpest text for things like that I have ever seen.
Nice.
Yes. However, it's very difficult to get curved text to go in an arc for a round badge,
Okay.
top and bottom. So I'm trying to figure it out. There was a really good video that showed me exactly how to do it, except it was in Spanish.
No hablas español.
Wait, Donna, it gets even worse. There was another one, but it was in sign language.
Oh.
No audio whatsoever. I was watching the mouse clicks and where the cursor was going, but it's just no. I'll have to watch that one several times in order to get it. He was signing. Well, I guess Lindsay might have been able to keep up with it. Sign language. Sign language is her third language.
Wow.
Yeah. Her grandparents were deaf, profoundly deaf. So she learned sign language as a young child so she could talk to her grandparents.
Wow. The woman is so talented. You better
Yes.
keep hold of her.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah.
She gets slippery right out of the shower.
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus. Imagine one with somebody signing in Spanish. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah. Totally different sign language.
well, I think there's American Sign Language and European Sign Language.
I was
And
thinking the
Mr.
same thing.
Scarborough has joined us.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
How y'all doing? Yeah, I need a more
Uh,
appropriate background. There, it's a better background.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now all I need is find the perfect video to tell me exactly what I need to do, but it's in Chinese.
I've watched some videos, computer videos, and they were in Hindi.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you suggest this? I don't
Yeah, really.
that. I speak.
Thank you for calling customer service. How can I help you?
No. I mean, not even bothering with the English in Hindi. So yeah. They know what they're doing, but I can't understand what they're saying.
I'm the same way. I'm like, okay, maybe I can follow it by the mouse clicks. No, it's not working.
You know, there's something
There'd have to be
said
too many
for those,
repeat views for that.
there's something to be said for those AI voice things that people are putting all their stuff on the internet for.
Mm-hmm.
They may sound hokey, but at least they're intelligible. You know?
Mm-hmm. That's
Well,
true.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see if you are aiming at the English language audience and you don't speak it very well, using an AI voice makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't like them. If I start hearing it, I start thinking, that's an AI voice. No, video.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh, there was one. The only reason I clicked on it, it was about Betty Page. Turned out to be an
good evening,
AI
I'm Betty
Betty
Page. Do you
Page.
think I'm sexy? Okay,
No, the voice was spot on because it was an actual recording of her.
Oh.
The animation was crap.
Oh.
It was one of those deep fake things.
Okay. Yeah.
So
well, okay.
the lip
Knowing Betty-
movements didn't match, the facial expressions didn't match, the volume of the recording kept going in and out. So
Knowing Betty Page, if the animation was crap, you had to pay extra for it.
it was rather educational though, because it talked about her time in the church, and it talked about some of the more embarrassing things that happened in her life that really nobody deserves. Hello, Grant.
Oh, Grant was working a concert.
Yeah.
Hey, Grant.
Hey, Grant, how is the Kickstarter going? He was only like less than $400 away from his goal.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's only been a couple days.
hey,
But
when your comic is that good, it should happen quickly.
that shows you when you've got a good idea too. You know, that comes up. And it helped that Dawn was there to help do the opening. That gal has a personality. That since she's not here, I can say that. So
You're just not saying what kind of personality.
she has a good personality. It's just that helped, I think, really having her on that show.
Okay, totally ignorant here. He was working a Drake concert.
Yes.
Is that a concert just of male geese?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to
Well,
keep them
I believe
Canadian
they
geese
include
quiet.
that. Well, yeah,
What, Joe?
Joe, we're old, okay? We don't know all these guys.
wait a minute. Wasn't Drake at the Super Bowl?
A lot of people were. How were you
No, I
supposed
mean, no.
to
What
know?
I'm saying was, I think he was part of the halftime. Was that Drake?
Oh.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl or the halftime show.
Hey, I didn't. I never even listened to Lady Gaga until she sang with Tony Bennett, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, she's got some talent.
That was the moment when I took her serious.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll listen to more of her.
I just want to know how much Apple had to pay to take over the Pepsi halftime show. Because the halftime show was done by Pepsi for years.
Yeah.
You know, how much do they have to pony up to take that over?
Well, yeah, thesis.
Did you
Not
read
my
that?
kind of music either, but a job's a job for Grant, and there are lots of people that, well, not knowing who Drake is and what he does, there are a lot of people there that are fans. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to have a concert.
He has some very sexy songs.
Okay.
You might actually want to go on YouTube and listen to a little bit.
Does Drake let you look at him? He did. What was it, Madonna? And Madonna didn't want.
Madonna didn't want to.
Any of the crew to look
Everybody
at
locked up in a room till she left the theater.
you have thousands of people staring at you during a concert anyway. Why can't the crew look at you? I guess they didn't pay, so they can't look.
Maybe that's it. They didn't pay to look at her, so.
The last time I paid to look at her, Hugh Hefner got most of the money.
I don't find Madonna that attractive.
I don't either.
Well, she's had her moments. I mean,
she was kind of cute in maybe 3 videos on MTV, but
that
was a long time ago.
I liked her performance in Dick Tracy.
Yeah, that was
one.
That was very good.
She did pretty good in the James Bond movie, but it was a minor role. But technically, she was a Bond girl. So,
what was that one? Searching for Susan? I liked that movie.
That was pretty good.
But this diva act, I mean, that is so last century, folks.
There was some movie. It was like a 1930s noir kind of thing. And I think it was based in Hong Kong. And had kind of a Philip Marlowe kind of feel to it. I'm trying to remember. I think Sean Penn started it too. So.
Oh, I remember seeing ads for that. I don't remember anything else but the
I'm
TV
gonna have
ad
to
version.
IMDb this one.
Okay.
Didn't she have a role in League of Their Own?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's okay in that too. Because she wasn't dressed as herself. When she dresses as herself, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those were the days.
Before MTV just decided there was more money in playing wrestling and God only knows what else.
Reality TV. Oh.
And
Shanghai Surprise, Chris Walker says.
Hi, Chris.
Chris. Why isn't Chris here? Is he driving somewhere?
Usually.
Okay.
They probably. It is only Thursday.
Yep. Doesn't get off from work till about the time this show starts, I imagine. Depends on what shift he's on. Boy, I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all.
Shanghai Surprise was the name of the movie she did.
I think I saw that on the menu at Tokyo 8 this afternoon when I went there for lunch.
Yeah, don't order the Shanghai Surprise.
John, you were so busy looking it up, you didn't see that Chris already told us that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I even flashed it up on screen.
We ignore the chat, as Chris says. So.
Well, no, I'm not looking at, not looking at Dan's show. I'm looking at IMDb. Okay.
Only 5 people on Earth are right now, so
Ooh, I'm one of them.
there's 6 of us here, so John's not watching the show.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi. Hey, Don.
Are you going to drop the phone again?
I hope not. We're good. We got it. I'm a little crooked, but we're good.
Okay. I don't
Hey.
feel crooked, but okay.
That's what she
Never
said.
mind.
We're a little bent and twisted, but I don't think crooked. No.
Yeah. Okay. The
Am I
Dawn,
good? Am I good?
Dawn may be another candidate for one of those Chromebooks, I think.
Oh, Usher was the one at the Super Bowl. Not Drake.
Well,
What the hell was that? It was Drake.
No, we were talking about Drake earlier.
yeah. Grant just got home from working a Drake concert.
Oh, hi, Grant.
Thesis is it also greeted you.
Hi, Thesis. I'm on my phone now, so I can't actually see the chat. That's
Before you got here, we were
That's why
talking.
we're helping you.
We were
Thank you. I
talking.
appreciate it.
We were talking you up, Dawn, before you got here, so you wouldn't have to blush or anything. We know how compliments don't go well with Minnesotans.
No, they don't.
No.
Actually, Carl called you a character.
I said you had a great character.
Personality.
Personality, yeah. And you really helped to launch Green.
Stir.
I was like, I need to watch the first 20 minutes, don't I?
I'm thinking Joe D. McPhee needs you when he launches his next Kickstarter too. So we're going to talk you up
What did I?
some business.
You're
did I
good at
do?
what you do.
I don't know what I do though. That's
You do what you do, and that's good.
You're just you.
Yeah.
okay.
And sometimes, people get on their Kickstarter thing and they forget to look at their comments, or they forget to, talk to your audience, and they're just focused in on that Kickstarter, and that's cool for them. They need somebody else though that will
Watching the comments and
gauge the audience, watch the comments, keep people involved. Yeah.
like you did
So-
last Monday.
Okay. Thank you. I guess I don't even realize I'm doing it. That's why I'm kind of going, I'm doing what? Because I'm just doing.
The thing is, you're just being yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and that is awesome.
Thank you.
Thesis has got it.
Well, thank you, Thesis. God, you guys are gonna make me
Look
cry.
Look how you keep everybody engaged on Behind the Code and
Mm.
Burning Is Love.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm controlling that show. It's supposed to be your show, and I feel like I control it a lot. So when I get off the show, when we're done with the show, I'm just like, yeah, I just kind of controlled that show. It's supposed to be Joe's show.
Isn't
But
that
that's what it needs.
Yeah. Isn't that what a producer is supposed to be doing? I mean,
Well, for a minute there, Joe was making it sound like that Dawn makes a great R2 unit. Doing all the work behind the scenes, so the pilot can actually
That's
fly.
me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Nick's show.
yeah.
Hi, Nick, if you're out there.
At this time of night? No, but maybe tomorrow you'll watch the replay.
Well, thank you guys. It means a lot.
Hey, you're good.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a co-host to, keep things going. So, like Donna did for me when I was doing the drunken rant, because, they didn't want to just hear me. They wanted to hear Donna take the piss out of me.
That's why she keeps sharpening that damn stick.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that we were in the same room. Because we were in the same room, I could physically jab him. People
Poke.
seem to like
That's,
that for
honestly,
some reason.
People
for
like
some reason, Stupid O'Clock. That's what made Stupid O'Clock so much fun at Hallowcon, because most of us were within arm's reach when we were sitting at the pool deck. And for once, we could sit there and go like this to each other instead of just going across the screen.
Especially Chris was.
Chris was everywhere.
Well, that's Chris's job at Hallowcon, is to be everywhere at the same time.
I remember
he violates all kinds of laws of physics.
I remember Chris sitting on someone's lap there, and I was thinking, it's supposed to be the other way around, dude.
I'd squish him. But you know what? He also found a pillow, too, in that night. I'm pointing the right way.
Not the green room.
That's why he referred to it as a pillow.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
That was a Stupid O'Clock. We can all confirm it.
I have got to believe there was some statesmen involved in that. At least a bottle and a half between us.
Oh, yeah.
And think about it, John. I was harassing you without the camera.
Lack of evidence.
Wow.
Wait a minute. That wasn't me that put the ice cube down your shirt. I don't know where it came from.
Act of God.
Did you see where it came from, Dan?
More
You were
like
the only one
that.
facing that way. You
I was
admitted.
busy eating. You get me to a Waffle House, I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
See, there's no proof that I actually did it, John, and I doubt there's fingerprints on the ice cube anymore.
We just thought John wanted a really quick picture of you. The way he got up so fast. I'm going to take a picture. Okay.
Thought the base commander had just come in and he jumped to attention.
Oh, yeah. I do have photographic evidence of that ice cube now, don't I?
Oh.
How?
I took a picture of it.
You took a picture of your ass?
No,
You said it fell down into your butt crack.
No, I dug out the ice cube.
The ass cube?
He washed his hands later.
We would only
Did
hope.
you just refer to it as an ass cube?
No, I'm just flirting.
In some definitions, yes.
That was like, it kind of was an ass cube.
Hello, Foxy.
Hey, Foxy.
Foxy.
Thank you for
Thank you.
for liking this video.
Mm.
And Foxy and Thesis have been a very welcome addition to everybody, to the group, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Mhm.
If it weren't figuring late at night, maybe we could get them on the show. But you know, there's always the green room.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you okay,
early
Joe?
enough.
Tomorrow night. Yep.
You okay, Joey?
Yeah, I'm good. Just
Okay.
finally finish that.
Oh, let's see the finished product.
Hold on.
You missed it a while ago. Joe had strange noises going on in the background. We think it was
There was the wife getting up. But I don't know why.
wasn't small.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, you know what you should
Very
do?
nice.
Hey, I'm
She does
such a
again.
devil's advocate. You should burn your QR code on there.
Ooh. Ooh.
God damn
Burning
it.
QR codes. Now you make it.
Do you know how much work that would be?
Yeah.
Not
It
for a
would-
talented man like Joe.
That would probably have to be done with a laser. So. But it would be cool.
Joe's
Oh,
gonna
Lord.
smack me when I meet him. He's gonna be like, "Quit making me more work." Boom.
Now he's starting up. There you go. He's going to do it. You're going to get to see it right here. Oh, poor Foxy's half asleep and medicated. Okay.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm not medicated. That's the problem here. I wonder if they have statesmen up at that little liquor store up north of us. I may have to go for a run tomorrow, dear.
Have fun.
You run.
I was about to say.
No, he
I got-
just drives very fast.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta make sure the ring's the right way. I kind of made my mouth do something weird. I'm sure you're gonna try to screenshot it.
Okay. There we go. Good.
Did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that's going to end up somewhere. But see, with my glasses and the ring light, yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you go visit, you'll have to closely observe the Wall of Dawn.
The Wall of Dawn.
I don't have a Wall of Dawn yet. But...
Yeah.
Yet. We call it the operative.
There you go.
I don't know what
Wait,
the term
wait
is
until he gets to Hallowcon, sets up his booth.
There you go.
Have you seen this woman?
Would
You really
like to?
should.
Might be dressed as a taco. Might be dressed as the end of the show.
Oh,
never-
she's working on stuff right now. I can read her face like a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I never dressed like a taco.
Yeah.
I wore a shirt that had tacos on it. I
Yeah.
didn't say yet.
Okay. Donna said yeah.
Oh, and that picture or that video that I can't remember who posted it on the Uncle Carl's group with the imposed mouths. She's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Don't." I laughed.
She did that on purpose. She did that on purpose to give me ideas.
Yeah, but then she apologized to me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's Pam for you. Pam's kind of wild. She doesn't.
And I was like,
she doesn't look wild. If you ever saw Pam, she looks very serious, but she's secretly wild.
"Well, do I look like I could be as nutty as I am?"
Mm.
Honey, you ain't got a serious.
I'm trying to give a straight face, and I just realized that my camera is not even looking at me right now.
No, you have your other camera on. We were going to watch you burn.
Oh, come here, aren't you?
He had to step off camera and burn.
I
one.
didn't realize that Joe had joined Blue Oyster Cult, but he's burning for you.
He does that every Monday or Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central.
And he's doing it for all the people that's going to be at the convention.
You sure that's the right time, Dawn?
I don't know. Ask the dumbass that keeps scheduling it.
You screw up the time of your own show once.
Dawn, is your cat messing with your video there?
No, I'm messing with it because I'm trying to get the ring off my glasses.
Oh, you can't do that. Ring lights.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what the light source is in the room. The monitor is going to reflect back in your glasses.
Well, I'm trying to get it at an angle.
Yeah, I don't need to see.
Let's see, I don't seem to have that problem. Uh-oh.
Your ride's
Coming
here.
to get you.
Your ride's here, Donna.
You spoke up at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Now the
look.
ring light
Oh.
police are after you. Yeah,
At
they're
least with
even
the
worse
ring
than the
light-
phone police.
You didn't realize
Oh,
this
there's
really
the QR code.
could Suck.
Oh, that's a small. Oh,
Oh my God, Joey! I was kind of joking around. Kind
Yeah,
of.
but now I need to see if I can actually do it.
oh.
Yeah,
I'll
you
bet-
challenged.
The gauntlet was thrown down.
Yeah, I'll bet you can. It's going to be a pain in the.
I know he can.
It's going to
I
be
would
a
wait till
Be
you
a
get your
pain
new
in the
set.
ass, but he can do it.
Mhm.
I would wait till you get your new set and practice with your new set for a while, and then use it for that.
Mm. Nope.
He ain't got time to wait.
Yeah, he's going to go for it.
Yep.
Go for it now.
It's a challenge.
Yep.
You know what? And I'm going to switch back to the other camera so that I can do a time-lapse video of this.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I can't do that if I have this camera broadcasting.
Yeah, Grant even agrees that looks tough.
Yeah. Well, it'll work. Like I said, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but you can make it work.
As we were having supper with my cousin and brother tonight, she was like, "What is that thing on the side of your van?" Because we were starting to talk about Munzie, and she says, "That's what's on the side of your van." I said, "Yeah, that's my code." And then
did I have Munzie today?
You better. You quick before
Did you?
Before
You're supposed to keep nagging me on this shit.
I know. I fell down on my duty today and didn't nag you.
That's a good idea, Thesis.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm not even going to say that in the green room.
Yeah.
And now that I've said that little disclaimer, I'm sure everybody can read my mind like a magazine.
Carl, you are in trouble.
What?
You're supposed to keep up on this shit.
Sorry. Did you get it though?
I'm looking. I did get it, and it's 10:36, so it should be up today.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. Whew. I'm glad I mentioned it now. But anyway, she was interested in it. So, and then of course, because I have my QR code for my referral on my side of the van, and the one I tried to fix for Donna did not work, that brought up the sore point, and Donna's giving me the stink eye over there because she has not got her code on the side of the van yet. So
I tried to use your QR code, Donna.
You did try.
I tried.
Because
I get credit for trying.
He also didn't tell you how to do it.
I didn't know that it wouldn't work that way.
Yeah, sounds like a story to me.
Learn something new every day.
We learned a lot on Stupid O'Clock tonight.
Yeah. We did.
Well, you've exhausted my knowledge of ancient Greek, so don't expect any more factoids of that one from me.
Well, hopefully we won't learn anything more tonight because my brain can't take any more. So.
Damn, I was going to teach you something.
No. I don't want that lesson, thank you.
How do you know?
Well, we'll talk off.
Where did I put that copy of the Kama Sutra? I may have to look something up.
Do you know how bad do you know what my spine would do to me if I tried to replicate any of that?
Can you imagine, telling somebody, hey, we're going to try page 95, and then they've got the wrong edition? Oh, hell no, we're not.
Not that whole.
We're not doing that page, Buster. You just get that out of your head. You're thinking, what? That's not so bad. What? Oh, whoops, wrong edition. Okay, never mind.
Hey, Richie.
Hey, Richie. Your hand's not supposed to be, not you, Richie, but I'm just going to the conversation here. Your hand's not supposed to be quite there.
The Kama Sutra? Yeah, okay.
Because you're looking at different pages.
Mm-hmm.
Did you walk in at a good time, Rich?
As long as you don't try those that actually need assistance.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't work well with an audience.
I've read that book. About 99% would need assistance.
Yeah. And about 10% you'd wind up needing an ambulance on call.
Hey, isn't there a show called Sex Sent Me to the ER or something like that?
Probably.
Oh, it should be.
If there's not, there ought to be.
Let's write that up. Copyright 2024. Last Man Standing.
We scared Rich away? No, he came back.
No, he froze up, I think.
Yeah, he froze.
Sorry, Richie, I didn't mean to make you freeze up.
There's another Chromebook for you, Carl.
I think Rich is beyond a Chromebook.
No, Rich needs to quit borrowing the internet from Bill.
Thesis said yes, there is, and that he loves that show.
Well, shoot, already taken up. Bye.
All the good ones are.
Someone posted in, I think it was a humor group, that I'll wait till Dan's done drinking before I finish.
I say not all the good ones.
Someone
At
said
least somebody
something
has some consideration.
doctors warn against using frozen potatoes in a certain part of your anatomy. And I'm like, and you had to tell people that? I mean, that'd be worse than an ice cube down there.
Someone
He said
someone had to tell an aircraft manufacturer of fighter planes that was testing the canopies on their planes against bird strikes that they should probably thaw the turkeys out first before shooting them through the cannon at the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mythbusters had that same problem.
Yeah.
I don't care what the altitude is; they're not going to be deep frozen when they hit you.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!
but if it's deep, if it can survive a deep frozen one, it should be able to survive a regular, wouldn't you think?
You'd think so.
Yeah, but the deep frozen ones are pretty much like a very, very large caliber cannon shell.
And if a turkey can't fly from a helicopter down safely to a shopping mall, it's certainly not going to be flying that high.
Yeah, you hit a frozen turkey at 38,000 feet. You know somebody's playing a joke on you.
okay.
And not a very good one.
No. But, people will do the oddest things and
And just so you know, Dawn, if this does work, this is the one and only QR code I'm ever burning.
Uh-oh.
And it's actually your affiliate link one.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Thank you.
Don't you feel special?
She just said thank you. She didn't say I got this on sale with 14 coupons and.
Thank God you made me laugh, Carl, because fuckers are going to make me cry tonight.
2 box tops from Post Toasties. God, I'm old.
Wow. Have they? Oh, man.
Did you get your stamp so you can get your plate next week?
Yeah.
S&H green stamps? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff around the house with S&H green stamps.
Yeah.
They gave them out at the gas station.
Wait a minute, how the fuck do I know about that? Come on.
They used to give you glassware at Sunoco when you filled up.
Mm-hmm.
You get a fill up, and they say, "Okay, here's your glass," and you were supposed to come back and get the rest of the glasses. And I think we had a full set of them at one time.
Was that the smoky ones?
Yeah, kind of smoky green or smoky brown. Yeah.
Smoky black kind of was the set we had, and we had the full set.
Yeah. And the pitcher. There's a pitcher too. I don't know. You get so many fill ups before you get the pitcher, but yeah, there was a pitcher too. Or maybe you had to buy the pitcher.
I don't remember a pitcher. Besides, it couldn't have been big enough for the farm because Mom had one of those big Tupperware.
Oh yeah.
2-gallon?
Yeah.
I think it was more than a gallon. I think it was a 2-gallon container that you would make tea up in to take to the field.
It was 3-gallon Canadian. Yeah.
Poor Zachy.
You didn't wait on her to put her drink down. You don't get jail for that one.
I did it before she drank though, so.
Fortunately, yes.
I don't want to buy another keyboard for her. I'm gonna try and get a light up keyboard for myself. Donna got one of those light up keyboards that changes color every so often. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly
Even
what my new
fancier than
keyboard's
mine.
gonna look like.
Now I believe it was one of the back when I was in college, one of the bars had a special punch that they would serve in a pitcher to a table full of people. They called it the pitcher of Dorian Gray. The emptier the pitcher got, the better everybody in the bar looked.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Beer goggles. Yeah.
This is more like Everclear goggles.
Yeah.
Your mic's off, Richie.
Beep beep, Richie. He's gonna smack me if he comes to Indy CD. He's gonna try to smoke me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. We go.
Good.
All right. I was slicing a bunch of stuff earlier, and Chitubox does not like giving memory back after I'm done with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I actually
And
found
for
a
those
way.
who don't understand what I said, I was using a 3D modeling program to build the models for my 3D printer, and the program doesn't like giving stuff back after it's done playing with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, do you blame it?
Yes.
I've run into that recently with all the tabs I have open all the time and running different programs.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
All the tabs I have open all the time and running different programs.
Hello, everyone.
All the tabs I have open all the time.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Okay.
I forgot I was watching on my phone as I was logging in. So
That's cool.
we're good now. You shouldn't hear the echo.
Again, I was like, what the hell?
Oh, I finally found the way to shut
I just put that
Discord
on a poster
off
board
after I've
for
already
NDCD.
quit and everything else.
Oh.
Yeah, evidently there's a teeny tiny icon down in the showed hidden icons thing on my taskbar, and I clicked on that early this morning and go, I haven't been on Discord since the other night. The program's not even. Oh, the program is still running, so I can shut it down from there.
Oh, okay.
After
Yes,
I already
by default,
quit,
it does
and
not do that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Evidently,
It
they don't want you
minimizes
to turn the
your
damn
taskbar.
thing off.
Yeah, because every time I go in there on certain nights, to get the link to paste it into, the humor group and say, hey, here's where our Discord is on Friday, I'll say, what's Dan doing in there now? Because it says Dan's here. I'm like, okay, well, good.
No,
It's
I'm
built
not.
for gaming, and because it's built for gaming, it's meant to run in the background and use as minimal process power as possible,
Right.
so that it's there to run. And then when you want to start streaming, if you want to stream to your Discord channel or whatever, you can do that. So
Okay.
that's one of the reasons Joe and I champion this application.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, I could actually sit here and either play World of Warcraft or City of Heroes or something else while actually in the green room, and no issues. We're trying to do it with StreamYard. StreamYard's a kind of a resource hog.
Yeah.
Even with the streaming computer, I can't run Stupid O'Clock and the Last Man Standing channels at the same time. I got to wait till the last few minutes of Stupid O'Clock to start up Last Man Standing. So it's all right. I've made the adjustment.
Well, you guys are on the same account? Or
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah.
It's all on Joe Dog's account. I mean, I've got my own account, but
might as well use the pro one.
yeah, and that's the only way for besides having to pay extra for multiple people to have ops.
Right, yeah.
And then there's Joe. You get it up. You get it up. You get it up. Joey B.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't mean that we can pop in on his channel. It's not the same thing at all.
Yeah.
Right.
There's only 4 of us that actually have ops.
Yeah.
I still have
And 2 of
ops.
us pay for it.
I still have ops
And-
for BKM show. I should pop in there some Monday and scare the bejeebus out of me. Oh, look at there.
Joey.
You're making progress. Man.
Moving fast.
You are recording it though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That'll be a wild short when he speeds that up.
You look like little ants going.
Yeah.
If this actually works when it's done, I'll post the short.
Okay. Cool.
I just
If it doesn't work when it's done, I'll probably still post it just so I attempted it.
hold it up again. I'll see if I can scan it from.
Well, it's still missing.
It's not finished.
Yeah, it's not giving me a code. Oh, wait a minute. No, not yet. Not yet. It's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
it probably can't pick up the.
light stuff.
Once you're done,
Light stuff.
we'll give it a test. We'll see if it goes over there.
This is a test. If this had not been a test, you would have gotten an actual QR code and sent to a destination.
Which would have been my page because Joey's just that awesome of a fucking human being.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's quite the compliment, I guess.
My inner editor is going. Some of those words need to be rearranged.
Don't make me laugh right now. I got too many fine lines.
Oh,
Just think if it does work, Joey B, you could make money doing QR codes for people.
$100 a piece.
oh, hey, Thesis.
You know?
It'd be worth it.
He said the code worked on his scanner.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, what did Thesis say?
I'll show you.
Code worked on my scanner, so yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh, this is gonna be awesome.
Uh-huh.
If you want to do QR codes for folks, Joe, a Glowforge Aura is only $999.
I actually have a 3D printer on the way here.
This is a burner and engraver, and so you could actually like laser burn something onto leather or stuff like that.
Now, see, that would be a good use for it. I know somebody had suggested him doing it, getting a machine to do it, but that would take the artistry out of what he normally does. But for something like that, that would be perfect use for it.
Or something that needs to be mass produced, like someone wants 300 wooden business cards.
Yeah. Nick and I actually talked about that, I think, on Mondays, before Mondays, never mind the furthermore.
And that's the smallest of the glow forges.
Yeah. Because we were talking about, like, the ornaments that I do. And if my feeling is, like, if it was my actual design, I wouldn't care. Because it's my design, I'm just mass producing it.
Yeah.
Technically, are these my designs? Yes, because I paid for them and have a license to use them. Good night, Foxy.
Good night, Foxy. Probably see you tomorrow morning.
If it ever got to the point where someone said, hey, I want 100 of this same design, I'm going to take the order. I'm going to cry a little bit. My left hand's going to want to chop itself off. But that's when, something like that would really come in handy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
But like Trey said, too, like she knows that every line that you've done is you burnt that. And she sees the appreciation, the love, everything that's gone into that.
Yeah, I guess it's like the difference between her crocheting something and then getting like a loom or what do they call those? Like a CNC machine.
Yeah. Well, even Thomas Williford uses a laser cutter for some of his leather stuff rather than doing it all by hand.
Mm.
Yeah.
That way he can turn out, a dozen of this and 2 dozen
Yeah,
of that.
but his is industrial.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is Thomas. I mean, seriously.
And the number of shows that he does, and I mean that's a good chunk of how he actually pays his bills.
Yeah.
Is that stuff too? I mean, yeah, it's
Oh yeah, if this was my bread and butter, then yeah, I'd be looking at other ways for sure.
but
But
what,
there'd
what I'm
still be
saying,
certain pieces that I would still do by hand.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like I said, if you're doing something like UPCs or QRs or something like that, someone says, "Oh, I got QRs that I want to be wood burnt." All right, I can do that. I got this machine. It's not going to be hand done because of how intricate this has to be. You want something that's artsy? I'll do that by hand. You want something that's more,
Mass produced.
mass produced and has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Then we go this route. That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, like there would be certain pieces I'd still do, like the yin yang wolf, just because I think the lines kind of give a nice depth to that. It almost looks like fur on the wolf.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing you want to be able to do it by hand rather than mass produce it, because each one, even though superficially they're the same, each one is an individual artwork.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back when I first did my book on memory, they didn't have Lulu or Amazon doing those kind of things. So I actually printed out each page. Then I had to fold each page, cut them, staple them together, pick a cover for it. It was a pain in the behind, but that's the only way I could do it back in the 1980s, I think it was. Once
You wrote a book on memory and you can't remember if it was the 80s.
Oh yeah, 80s were a wild time, I can tell you. But
It was a thick book, okay?
no, it wasn't. Not that.
No, it
one.
wasn't. I have it.
But once Lulu and those guys came along, I'm like, I'm not doing that ever again. Thank you. No, let somebody else print it and cut it and all that stuff.
Oh, really? It's got to be better than going to Kinko's and handing over a couple of $100
Oh yeah.
for something that isn't even a real book. Because of the way that they do it, not because of the content.
Yeah. When we did Donna's first book of poetry, we had to go to a print shop and say, "What do you want?" And we had to get 100 copies of it. And I think we're almost out of those.
The August Derleth method, yes, indeed.
And it works, but you end up with 100 copies of something, and you hope
you don't have a garage for 5 or 10 years, but yeah.
Well, in this case,
it's full of books. It's full of boxes of books.
In this case, it was a small book of poetry, so we didn't have that.
Didn't have a lot of them.
But still, 100 of them is a lot to try to sell at every convention since the 1990s. Yeah. And she's finally like, if they buy 2 of my other books, I'm going to give them that free. I'm like, okay, because we made our money back. We made our money back on it. It's just, what do you do? Yeah. Yeah, my brother has been bothering me for the last, how many years has it been? He wants to buy a new computer. I'm like, okay. And I look for one, I find one. He's like, okay. And then he doesn't buy it. And then that sale is off. And then he starts on this again. I say, okay, I'll find another one for you. I find another one. So here's the deal. You have to buy it today, though. Doesn't buy it. So he started it up again today. And I had told him exactly what to buy. And so it said it's going to be less than $1,000, Dennis. No, he finds this one that's $1,400. And I'm like, you're throwing your money away, boy. It's a gaming machine. You don't need a gaming machine. you're only doing it for genealogy. Yeah, but I'm like, whatever. So he says, no, you can't take it with you. I'm spending the money. I'm like, okay. So
That's fine.
So tonight I was going to give him a deal when he bought the Somerton Man book. No, he's not getting a deal. He's got to pay the whole full price.
He has money to waste.
You can't take it with you. Okay, you got money to waste.
And didn't he say something too about where the kids could play games on it when they come visit? When was the last time his kids came to visit?
3 years ago, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly, thesis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll be damned, it worked.
Grant said that. Yeah. Oh,
it worked.
What did thesis say? That's why I tend to discount my journals.
No.
Okay, and then Grant
there's
said
a whole history of that in comic books. It's called zines. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ooh, he's got it done already. Wow.
Already, he's like, oops.
And I ran it from my phone. It does work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not having.
It's going there. It's working. Woo! Nice. Yeah. Excellent.
Holy!
You have no idea how badly you guys are making me twitch right now.
We're making you what?
Now, what I should have done was done my Rickroll QR code and just got all of you at the same time. But
That's actually what I was expecting.
You need to do that for Joe, and like tell him you're practicing.
you know what? I will burn a second one.
Okay, no. Yeah,
just for a Rickroll.
Don't tell Joe. Don't anybody tell Joe he did the QR code tonight.
Right.
Joe Dog is going to watch this tomorrow. He's gonna wait for me to go to sleep so he can gloat and come in and shut the show off.
And then and have Joe sitting there, pretending to do a QR code or something like that. And go, okay, let me see something. Everybody, tell me if this works.
Here's another good use for your future laser engraver. Wooden keychain munsies for people to carry around with them.
It could work. They sell them at Munzie. They put them on little plastic things. Yeah. You do it with your referral code or something. Yeah.
What was that, Don? Did I come up with a good idea?
No,
What?
the QR code that you did that it works, and that you did mine. I'm very appreciative of that. That is so fucking cool.
She's touched in a good way.
Anytime I get touched, it seems like it's in a good way.
Me?
Show us on the teddy bear where the bad man touched you.
Yeah, not the green room.
There's a bad man around.
I was gonna say, was it the bad man that touched her there, or was it the good man that touched her there?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to show the teddy bear where the good man touched.
That's why I said the bad man.
Okay.
I don't want to know where the good man touched you.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of Sweet Drizzle, who shared that thing? I think it might have been Joe Dog, or it was Donna that shared the thing about the waffles. Irish people eating naughty waffles.
I didn't. I saw it, but I didn't look at it.
Probably.
I don't watch that many of the short videos.
Yeah.
It's not that short. It's about, 10 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I believe it's about time for a dollop of Granny's rheumatism medicine. I shall return.
Oh, it was Thesis. Thesis has admitted to it.
Yep.
Oh, you posted it? Okay, then. It was interesting. I had to watch the girl eat the one.
It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And they were,
Oh,
but
go ahead, sorry, Donna.
the one girl that was sad because there was the titties.
And I thought I could get away with the video I posted because he said immaculate ass.
Mm-hmm. It worked. It worked.
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody that was really pushing the envelope, and I was like, okay, it's probably Joe. It's probably Joe Dog. I imagine either him or Bradley.
When I post a video, I try to explain why I'm posting it. It's not just haha, this is funny. That one was the immaculate ass.
I like those because they're personalized at least a little bit. You know.
Hey,
good grief!
Good grief! What?
Something unmentionable in an ad that came across my Facebook feed.
Well, what have you been looking at that would put something like an ad like that on your page?
I don't know. It was Walmart, and then it was there was like a sofa next to it, and then a recliner, and then I'm like, how in the hell did this wind up in here?
Yeah.
And then what?
I don't know. It said water thing, and it looked like a cylinder of questionable shape.
Oh, that's probably Aunt Donna's fault.
Oh,
hey.
Speaking of containers of questionable shape,
yeah,
Cheech and Chong has put out a limited edition. I think it's a vodka that they're putting out. That's the bottle. Once you drink all the vodka, the bottle is a bong.
Oh,
You see that?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's got rainbow colors in it too.
Well,
too bad my phone is so small because I couldn't quite see what that was.
That's a good answer to unsolicited pics too. I'm sorry, my phone was so small I couldn't see what that was. Sorry.
Actually, just saying that was so small I couldn't see what it was. Usually gets rid of them too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sit here and stare until Dan gets back. Okay. Man, I need some liquor.
So why were
I'm gonna have to go back to the store. Looks like I'm gonna have to start buying the half gallons of gin so that my liquor doesn't disappear.
Is it just you drinking it, or are you getting help?
There some assistance has been involved.
Kimber is not old enough.
Night, Grant.
Good night, Grant.
Good night, Grant. I'm assuming you're going good night because I can't.
Yeah.
Good night, Grant.
If he's going to put in an appearance and never mind the furthermore, he probably needs to get to sleep.
So, congratulations, by the way, Grant. You are almost there. Very proud of you.
Yep. Good job, Grant.
Yeah.
Even if half the panel doesn't know who Drake is.
I know what a drake is.
We're old.
The duck.
It's a male goose.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas dinner.
He's also an artist with a infamous meme.
Oh.
He's the one in the yellow shirt and the orange coat where he's going like, no. Yeah.
Oh. Is that who that is?
Yep,
Yes.
that's great.
Some of these people I don't recognize outside of a meme. I'll see a meme or something. I'll go like, well, that's interesting. Where did they get that? And somebody says, that's a famous such and such. And I'll be like, oh, okay, whatever.
You know the meme where it's got the older guy, it's got the white-haired beard and stuff like that, kind of bald pate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's looking at, he's always got this kind of confused, constipated look as he's looking at the screen, sometimes holding a cup of coffee, something like that.
And it kind of that half-ass smile.
I swear to God, he lives in Ringgold, and he comes into my Ingles grocery store. I'm not sure if it's really him, but this guy, I do a double take every time I see him. And for some reason, me and him apparently shop about the same time, at least once every 2 months. So,
yeah, could be. You know, I've seen that guy. When I look for pictures to put in my humor group, sometimes they'll say
he's a stock. Yeah, he is actually a model that does stock photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people are taking his stock photos and
making memes. Yeah.
Throwing memes down on them. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they call him Craig. I don't know if that's his real name, but that's the name people have assigned to him. It's like Sad Craig or something. I feel like Sad Craig a lot of the time. Looking at stuff, I'll be like, okay.
Well, you need to stop feeling him.
Okay.
Oh,
But then he'll be really sad.
That's what the lady in the store said too.
Hey, John, I have a question. I came across somebody that wrote a book, I came across a book, I shouldn't say somebody wrote, and it was called Zenith Man. And it was supposedly about some guy that had his dead wife in his house in Ringgold.
I have never heard of that one. But there are more than one. There's more than one Ringgold in the United States. So.
No, this was Ringgold, Georgia.
Oh.
I'll bet there's a lot of guys who have their dead wife in Ringgold.
Well, there are a lot of guys that have a dead wife. She's just not dead yet.
Wow.
She is in the house.
Procrastination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I grew up in a time when it was not even something to blink your eye at to have some relatives' ashes in an urn on the mantelpiece. You know?
Oh, it hasn't been released yet.
Well, I didn't even mean as ashes. I just meant.
Oh, I know. I've seen those movies too.
Psycho.
Okay. Hey, Carl. His name is Harold the Creepy Stock Guy.
Okay. Harold the creepy stock guy. Okay.
Yes. Because he's a stock photo guy. And apparently he's a model that does all these different stock photos.
I'm missing out on an opportunity here because I think I could do that.
$20 is $20.
Yeah, that's good. Good choice.
Come on, Richie. Let's see it.
Oh, what was the girl? the little girl.
The sign.
The little girl that posed in front of the house that's burning now.
Oh yeah,
that evil fire starter look on her face. She's
$20 is $20, Rich.
Yeah, she's in college now, but they sold that photo.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it's what is it? The non-transferable.
The NTFs. Yeah.
Yeah, the NTF. It's an NTF now, and they paid her. They paid her enough money to go to college.
Sweet.
But never mind the furthermore.
Oh, look at that! Look at him go!
Really, I didn't know you could do that fast.
Yeah, neither did I.
Go.
Hey, that's almost real time.
Yeah.
How quickly you got it done.
Hey, you took some of my new medicine.
Yeah, the total recording took about 25 minutes.
Wow.
Which is actually a lot quicker than I expected.
Yeah. But that fiddly, oh man, your hand has to be hurting right now.
A little bit.
I wonder how many people are gonna, from just the scan from that people are gonna be like, oh, I wonder if it's real. There you go. Richie got her.
Yeah.
Started a new med today. I'm squirreling hard.
At least it's not as time consuming as plowing the whole town.
Twice.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I've got meds for that too.
You'd need meds for that because
Joe
Yes.
did it.
by the fifth house, you're tired, boy.
Hey, I'm
Joe
still in my
made it.
30s. I got stamina.
Oh, by the third minute, I'm tired.
You
I'm
don't hang out
old.
with the right truck drivers.
I'm actually waiting for Joe to do another one of those with the Rickroll QR code.
Yeah.
I'm seriously debating doing that because I already have a Rickroll QR code made up.
A wooden one?
No,
You know,
Not yet.
I've got the design for it already.
I just had an evil thought.
Oh no.
That's not unusual.
I was going to say that's any different than any other of your thoughts.
It's a new soft drink called Plow the Whole Town. It's a mixture of Red Bull and Viagra.
Red, white, and blue.
There'd be so many lawsuits. So many lawsuits.
So many paternity suits.
And the
How many heart
emergency
attacks?
rooms are going, what have you been drinking?
So many
4
heart attacks.
hours.
Quick, nurse, bend over.
Oh dear God! Combining it with 5-hour energy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Bladed Thesis.
Oh, Lord.
You want heart attacks? That's how we get heart attacks.
What did Thesis say?
Do you want
Do
a
you
heart?
want a heart attack?
Oh,
Red
Red
Bull?
Bull and Viagra?
Yeah. It'd be guaranteed, because you can only have so much blood in your body.
Yeah.
And if you're well endowed, that means your brain is losing precious blood. So it's also guaranteed to down your IQ by several.
Yeah, this is why most men can only think with one head at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I can still use both.
I was going to say something a little bit less complimentary to the
I was gonna say it's usually
male
the
half
wrong
of the
head.
species, but
So, Joe, here's what we do. We crowdfund that. We say, get to $1,000. You'll go ahead. You'll burn the Rickroll QR code. You get to $10,000 and you won't.
That's the stretch goal. But you don't put the stretch goal out there until you hit the 1,000.
Well,
We'll do that. We'll do that for the Red Bull and Viagra drink too. If you reach the stretch goal, we'll have another drink called Plow the Next Town too.
Yeah, but be my luck, I get up to $9,999, and I'd have to burn the damn thing, so I'd need the Red Bull and Viagra.
Oh crap.
I can't believe
You know-
that actually worked.
you really don't need the Red Bull and Viagra. You just need Cuban coffee and a Hershey bar.
Is that dark chocolate or milk?
Depends on what you like best.
Thank you, Bladed. I couldn't remember who actually said something similar to what I had said. You realize that God gave man a brain and a penis and only enough blood to run one at a time. Robin Williams. May you rest in peace, man.
The only real character
Robin
witness
Williams.
you need at a the only real character witness you need at a divorce trial.
Probably.
So, can you tell me what happened? All I know is it was light, it was dark, it was light, it was dark, it was light, it was dark.
That sounds
Too
like
many
one of
good
George
comedians that are
Carlin's
no longer
weather
with us.
reports from back in the day.
No, that was one of Robin Williams' jokes about his little buddy.
Oh,
What is that, the hippy dippy weatherman that you're referring to, Dan?
yes.
I'm sorry. I thought Rich was referring to a multiracial town. Okay, never mind.
Sure.
No,
Did I say that
I
out
was
loud?
talking about your little buddy being the only character witness you need in a divorce trial.
Where's the not the green room sign now? Oh shit.
That one should be on permanent call.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It is on my shows only because I stole it from Richie's side of the
Because
brand.
for some reason we're done. We're doing serious shows. We're doing Burning is Love, and we're doing the Behind the Code, and somehow it becomes not the green room. I don't know.
My
Maybe it
show's
has something to do
serious?
with
What?
I was going to say maybe it has something to do with the host and the co-host being absolute nut jobs.
No, it's
In a
probably
loving way.
It's probably got more to do with the audience being reprobates.
That too.
Hey,
Or all the above. All the above.
Hey, I enjoy being a reprobate. I don't know what your problem is.
Equal blame for all. Pass it around.
Puff puff pass.
It's like a communion plate. Just grab your guilt and your blame out of there, and then pass it around.
Oh, this statesman is my blood.
No, 11 o'clock at night.
And I hope they have statesman tomorrow. Oh, man.
Oh, owie. We're good. Okay.
you okay?
So my I was just
The
straightening
teddy
my
bear
leg
touched
out.
her again.
What are you doing over there?
I straightened my leg out. It was bent in an odd position because of where the light is.
Oh,
And then when I would just stretch it out, my knee went, no.
I don't think so. Don't
But
think
guess
so.
what? I showed it who is boss. I own my knee. I showed it that it's my bitch.
I own my name too. I had to make payments on that thing for a long time. Oh. Steve Austin ain't the only one with titanium parts.
Yeah. Bionic woman there, yeah.
I didn't say pieces, I said parts.
just 6 screws and 2 plates.
Hey, Rich.
I didn't do it. He was doing what I got there, I swear.
Kick private
Yeah,
check.
Dan was thinking.
Oh, that's so good, Chris.
Why do I mistrust that innocent look on Rich's face?
What happened now?
Rich is looking innocent, and why do I not trust that look?
The same reason you don't trust it when it comes from Chris?
I'm going to try, Chris. I don't know what state of mind I'll be in because it's the 10th year of Mom.
It's the 8th of Dad. So, yeah. I know what you're feeling.
Gentlemen,
I might need to show up with a hip flash then.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly the same reason why I don't write the dates down.
Yeah.
Because I am so empathic. If I had a date to remember, I would be entirely non-functional every time that day ran around.
Yeah.
Because of my issues with dates, that's one of the reasons I think I possibly might be high functioning on the spectrum.
Well,
I wouldn't rule that out.
I'm pretty sure I'm high functioning on every spectrum, but
If you're on the spectrum, Rich, you're very high.
If he's not on the
Functioning.
spectrum, I'm sure he's gotten very high. He is today. Squirrel!
yeah, I've been to college.
And Dawn, I added a little thing of twine to it so you can hang it.
Ooh, nice.
Shall we?
Not a little thing of twine, I guess that's kind of long, but
Well, long.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
if I do see you there, Rich, great. Because, like I said, we can commiserate and maybe
Brothers in
take your
arms.
minds off a little.
I'm really wanting to try. And everything should be in alignment. Well, we'll see how my health is. But everything should be in alignment.
Mm-hmm.
I got the address from Nick, so that it's in my GPS, so that if everything is good and I'm able to make it down, I can go ahead and start heading out that way.
Yeah.
But
I
again,
totally
it's
understand.
and I'm still a total mama's boy.
There's nothing
I
wrong
was
with that.
I was a lot more in tune with my mother than I was my father. Then my dad was spending 20 hours a day working to support me and my sisters and stuff like that. Not saying anything bad about my dad or anything like that. My dad busted his ass. He did everything he could to give us a life so much better than he had growing up.
Yeah.
It's just he and I didn't have that chance to click. And usually the only time I spent that was appreciable around Dad was, give me the torque wrench. What's the torque wrench? Are you an idiot?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5. Yeah. You haven't taught me what a torque wrench is yet.
Yeah.
They haven't
Get me a
covered that in
squiggly smooch.
kindergarten yet.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come out of the womb knowing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it is a time like that, it is good to be around friends and to have a shoulder. Just saying,
Because you guys are brothers in arms. I mean,
Well, yeah. And this month sucks for me because I lost my mom 12 days before I did my dad the following year.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, yeah. I hate
So yeah,
taking-
mom passed the same exact day Harold Ramis passed.
Oh, man.
My mom passed 2 weeks to the day after the person she was named after, Shirley Temple.
Well,
And
How long
Mom's
ago
birthday?
did your mom pass?
Mickey Rooney, 2014.
Shirley Temple was still alive in 2014?
Yeah.
mhm.
Shirley
Yeah.
Temple Black.
Yeah.
I thought she
Yeah.
was
We're all nodding.
Black. That's her married name,
Remember-
Shirley Temple Black.
You got to remember, Joe's the baby of the group.
Yeah.
At least I know who Shirley Temple is. I just didn't realize she
Yeah,
was
she
still
was a
around at that
politician
point.
or something.
Yeah.
If her,
She ended up as an ambassador at some point in time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
She was ambassador to Ireland or England, I think.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, their foreign countries.
Didn't she serve in the Senate too for a while? Or am I thinking?
I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm somebody else then.
I think
We'd
she
have
just
to
stayed
Google
with
that one.
ambassador.
yeah, I'm there now.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course he is.
She was ambassador to Czechoslovakia under George H.W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
She was chief of protocol of the United States
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
under Gerald Ford, and
Okay.
then she was the United States.
And she served on the good ship Lollipop.
She was the United States ambassador to Ghana under Gerald Ford, and president of the Commonwealth Club of California.
Damn it, you get that song stuck in my head, Rich. I'm going to...
But, yeah.
Animal crackers or
Fast.
good ship Lollipop.
Um,
We would catch her whooping. Mom was so sick of those songs.
Well, everybody was talking yesterday about being Valentine's Day, and they're like, watch out, you don't want to get a VB. I'm like, I was born to one. My mom's name is Vivian. My last name is Dula.
Mm-hmm.
here.
She is ABD.
Shirley Temple died at the age of 85 on February 10th, 2014, at her home in Woodside, California. Cause of death was chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD.
Yeah.
She was a lifelong smoker, but she never displayed it in public.
Yeah.
No.
Saw a shirt yesterday. that I need says, I'm not always a dick. And who am I kidding? Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Because
Yes,
you
you
are
do
always
need
a dick. Yes,
And-
because you
and-
are always a dick.
I was telling Misty, I'm like, technically, I wouldn't be able to wear that because I am always a dick no matter what, even if I'm not being a jerk.
Well, I refer to Valentine's Day as Singles Awareness Day.
Yeah.
Hallmark and Richness Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All those holidays.
Ordered candies and flowers to be delivered yesterday for Crow, Misty, and Brittany.
Yeah.
They
Mr.
delivered it to the wrong apartment. I don't know which unit. So, and then when I went to go into the app and say, I didn't get this, they're like, we can't refund the flowers. I'm like, the hell you can't. I ain't paying for flowers I didn't receive. And also, that driver's going to have a real bad day because I took my tip back because you can't get it to my house. I'm not giving you a $10 tip.
No.
No shit.
Jeez.
I was pissed.
I would have been too. I don't blame you. Every right to be pissed off. Every right to be a pissy dick.
I think they have a medical treatment for that now.
If not, there's always adult diapers.
Or Valium. This is like throwing bricks in the Grand Canyon. It's not. It's just not going to work.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which is a shame because this is the Tullamore Dew that was aged in brandy casks.
Oh.
I got to get some more of this.
Sounds good.
And I'm probably going to have to get a safe to keep it in.
Damn.
Oh, just wait, Carl. I got something for you to try.
Uh-oh.
In another week.
Ooh. All right.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Get you a mason jar. Okay. Quart mason jar and an old paintbrush. Pour the liquor in the mason jar, put the lid on it, and just put it on the shelf and put that old paintbrush up on top of it.
You still haven't tried it to tell us if it's any good. I want to know. Players might want to know.
It's sugar liquor. I mean, it ain't like it's going to go bad anytime soon.
Hello.
It's like putting an expiration date on Everclear. I mean, it just.
Who had a kid yelling?
Really, it's as long as the lid's tight and it doesn't evaporate, it ain't going bad.
Was there still liquor in the bottle?
Was that Kelby saying hi?
Yeah. He's upset because I'm not in bed. Hey,
I can't believe you've lasted this long.
I know.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's why you should use the Red Bull Viagra mixture.
What did you call it? Plow the town?
Plow the whole town.
Plow the town.
Well, I tell you what, I think that was my cue. And so I'm going off to bed. Good night.
Good night, Carl.
We'll see you tomorrow at Never mind the furthermore, as Nick would say.
Yes, exactly. All right. Bye, everybody.
I'm glad I've got
Good night.
Good night.
And Richie, don't judge me on my wiring in those pictures, damn it.
Just wonder what happens if you substitute the Red Bull with a Monster.
Looking at that floorboard, I'm guessing that house is older than I am.
Built in the late 50s, early 60s, I believe.
Yes, definitely older than I am.
Same as my house.
I'm not going to shame anyone on the wiring in a house that old.
I'm still on screw-in fuses.
As long as the
She
wiring isn't leaving the house a smoldering ruin, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, no, Richie and I have been talking about, because I got a 3D printer coming in and all this and that. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to set up the 3D printer. And he said something about extension cords. I'm like, okay. Took a picture where everything connects at in the ceiling, down to the first surge protector, over to the second surge protector, with an extension cord running over to the third and fourth one.
Aww.
Mm.
Oh God.
I am a do as I say, not as I do person.
What's the matter, Dan?
No.
3 surge protectors, 2 more.
This is the reason why when I disassemble this disc and hand build a brand new one, I am not going to take pictures of the way that I've had all of the computers and everything else in the office wired up for the past 20 years.
Why is it you men can never just run a wire from here to there? You've got to run like 5 wires and tangle them up in the middle.
Because we don't do it all at one time.
Yeah.
It's a matter of assembly, and we're not gonna pull everything away from the wall just to make it neat and tidy.
Yeah, but then we have to hear you bitch about it 20 years later when everything is a big fucking rat's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Not that happens here. Can you tell that does not happen here?
Let me ask you a question in return. How come women?
Because
can't
I'm ADD
understand
as
that
hell.
you don't plug heaters into extension cords.
I'm sorry, what, John?
How come women don't understand that you can't plug a heater into an extension cord?
Oh, I know
I
that
do
very
understand
much.
that.
Yes. You think
Because
Joey's house is old? My house was built in 1927. I've
Heck,
only got
you still got fabric covered extension cords laying around.
Edison Mazda wiring, yes.
What is surprising is that we don't function on fuses. There is a breaker box in the basement.
I know a lot of cities, when they started banning fuse boxes, if you didn't have a circuit breaker box in your home, they wouldn't hook up your electricity anymore.
yeah, unless it was grandfathered in, it didn't happen.
And there are I only know of one building in Chattanooga where fuses are still grandfathered in. Maybe 2. I know of one for certain, the Reed House.
Yeah, I was about to say, I bet that one's one.
And I think
And I've never even been there.
I don't know if the Choo Choo is still grandfathered in for that. But you know how everything in Europe is 220 volt? They don't have 110 volt.
Mm-hmm.
When the Reed House was built, they were still working on that 220 volt system that America started out with and then eventually went to 110. There are rooms at the Reed House that still have the old 120 volt outlets throughout some of the buildings or throughout some of the walls.
I admire your multitasking, Thesis.
Thank you, Thesis. Most people would have just tuned us out by now.
Well,
I'm gonna be called an asshole by Thesis. That's a compliment.
the
I was
only
No one, don't it?
I was in the military. I used to get that at least 5 times a day.
Well, Thesis, I have a saying.
Actually, it's Asplund. I know people might mispronounce it, but it's actually pronounced Asplund. Oh, wait, no, you weren't actually trying to spell my name. Never mind.
Thesis. I have a saying. There's assholes, and then there's our kind of assholes.
Oh, I was watching.
Can I be one of your assholes?
oh my!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yep.
Major assholes.
Yep.
I was watching the Dennis Leary video just about 2 days ago.
Because I'm an asshole.
That's the one.
Y'all were talking about
Yeah,
MTV earlier.
I randomly just break into that song.
I used to love Dennis Leary's little ads about Cindy Crawford naked eating ice cream bar, and you think you hear a knocking, and I think I'm coming in.
Oh Lord.
My favorite Dennis Leary line.
Thank you, Thesis.
Coffee flavored coffee.
Yes. I still use that every time I go in some.
Bougie coffee shop.
Yes.
I was
And they
trying to
go,
help you out, Dan.
What would you like today? And I like a coffee flavored coffee, black. If you got some that's been sitting on a coffee maker for like 6 hours, boiling away, and it's condensed down to a little sludge at the bottom, that's what I want.
What is this? Maple milk punch. It's our flavor of the day.
Yeah.
Hey, that maple root beer was pretty damn good I had tonight. This night. It was sweet, but it was pretty damn good.
There are a few things that are really good with maple syrup on them. Okay. I mean, pancakes, waffles, bacon, just
Naked women.
No. You're talking about fancy frou-frou coffee. It's only 2 miles from my house to the Myers store. Between there, we have Mad Goat Coffee, which is a local frou-frou coffee house. We have Starbucks, again. They used to be in town, left, and now they've come back. We have 5 Brew Coffee. 3 coffee shops in a 2-mile area. We were coming home yesterday, and we used to have an A&W. It's been long gone. And they had leveled out the building, and we saw they were building something. A coffee house. 4 coffee houses in a 2-mile area. And that's not counting what's south of it.
That's what Juan Valdez did with all his drug money. Started building coffee houses in the United States.
Oh, I forgot. Dunkin' Donuts, too.
5
coffee shops. Frou-frou coffee
Well, there's
shop.
two Starbucks. There's a Starbucks in the Hy-Vee, which is right there. And then there's an actual Starbucks standalone, literally not even on the opposite corner from where you're like, yeah, it's like.
But Peoria is a large city.
But they don't need to have 2 within a quarter mile of each other.
And a major thoroughway in Illinois. Granted, Danville is at the corner of I-74 and Illinois Route 1. We don't get that many people here. We don't have that many people here.
You trying to say it's a cow town?
You wouldn't know it from the number of sirens we hear going past Donna's window.
Well, she lives near one of the main thoroughfares in the city, does it? Don't you?
Yeah.
But
Pardon me. Vermilion Street behind me is Illinois Route 1.
Okay.
But most of those, we have 3 old folk residences north of us. Not quite a mile. And the ambulances are all south of us. It would probably behoove them to put an ambulance station up there, because I can probably guarantee you that 4 out of 5 of the ambulances that go by are going to one of those old folks' home.
Mm-hmm.
What really gives me joy about living next to Clark County, the second largest liquor store in Clark County
Mhm.
has a senior citizens apartment complex across the highway and another one still under construction right behind their parking lot. And within fairly easy walkering distance is a Kroger. So I'm going, if I ever have to move into assisted living, I'm going to get one of them apartments behind the damn liquor store next to the Kroger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get my own monogrammed shopping cart.
At the liquor store.
Oh, no. The liquor store has Kroger shopping carts in their parking lot. People have trundled them down through there from Kroger and left them at the liquor store. And I'm going, somehow this symbiosis is going to work.
Ah, I see. Well, see, Benny's have their own shopping carts.
Now, what worries me is I've actually seen Kroger shopping carts in the Ingles parking lot 5 miles up the highway. So, somebody made that when there is not a sidewalk. Somebody made that walk on the side of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then went, "Yep, close enough. I'm nearly home. I'll tote the bags from here." And just let the parking lot.
That's because you don't want to leave the cart sitting in your front yard.
Wouldn't bother me. Well, who was the store that their carts wouldn't be able? You couldn't push them past their parking lot because their wheels would lock up.
That's an well, there is a version of an anti-theft device if you go through the security scanner at the exit to the Kroger. And the system is working correctly, and something did not get rung up that had a shoplifting
No, these
magnetic tag on it.
were the carts themselves.
Yeah, the carts themselves have one wheel that will lock down. I'm sure it's the same system. It's just applied differently.
Well,
There's a grocery store over in Gary off Broadway that their wheels don't lock. You just can't take the cart all the way out to the parking lot. They have the little pole barricades set up just outside the entrance and exit.
Yeah.
I know at Aldi you can't get a cart unless you put a quarter in, and you don't get your quarter back till you return it.
Yep.
The Ollie's store that we go to, that all of the shopping carts have a 10-foot pole attached, so that you can't get the cart out the door. But they have freight roller pallets. So if you've got a bunch of stuff or something that's too heavy, they'll let you take that outside the door, and it costs a whole lot more than a shopping cart. And they go, "Please be sure to bring it back." And I'm going, did I not just show you my membership card? If I don't bring the cart back, you know my address and my phone number.
Mm-hmm. And as for the carts at Aldi's costing you a quarter, that's kind of cheap to take a cart home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't so much with them stealing carts. That was just so they didn't have to go around and get them out of the fucking parking lot in general.
Yeah, really. They didn't have to have a anybody detailed from the store to go out and collect the carts because people gonna want their quarterback.
And actually, most of the time when you shop there, you don't even get your same quarter back because there's somebody getting out of their vehicle as you're finishing loading up, going, here's a quarter. Just give me your car.
Yeah, really.
I can count on one hand how many times I actually left with the same quarter that I started with.
Yep.
The University of Georgia bookstore used to have an entire wall of fairly decent sized lockers. So you could go in there and you could shove an entire backpack full of books in these lockers. Put a quarter in, get the key, walk around, shop in the bookstore. It wasn't just textbooks. It was record albums and paperbacks and all kinds of art supplies and everything else. When you checked out, you go back out to the wall of lockers, put your key in, turn it, you get your quarter back. For college students, that was a very, very important thing, although it was abused from time to time because the bookstore was right next to what used to be Stegman indoor swimming pool, Olympic-sized pool. So instead of taking a chance on your backpack full of books getting rifled through in the less than secure setting of the swimming pool locker room, people go into the bookstore, lock their stuff up, walk out, go to their swimming PE class for 2 hours, come back, get their backpack. I mean, it's like they didn't care whether their clothes got ripped off from the little basket that was never locked up, but didn't want them expensive college textbooks getting ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, folks, we are like 8 minutes to the end of the show.
Yay!
Yep.
Everybody seems
And
way too happy about it being the end of the show.
well, I'm just going, Dawn. I don't think I've got your little theme song in here. Oh, wrong click. No, I do not
Well,
have.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have
have
my
to steal
sock
that
out
from
here.
Joe Dog. I'm gonna have to steal that from Joe Dog one of these days.
Yeah.
I don't have my sock out here anyways.
I was
I am
just saying
so
that.
not touching that line.
I was just saying yay because I got a busy weekend ahead.
Mm. And I've got an alarm set so that I can be at never mind the furthermore tomorrow.
Never mind the furthermore. Are you gonna be there, Richie?
I don't
miss
know.
you being there.
Oh, excuse me.
Is it tight? If that was a sneeze.
Dan Compossible, the renamed version of Atlanta Steampunk Expo, is this weekend.
Oh well. I wish them all the luck in the world. I won't be there.
I'll only be there Saturday with Joe.
Well, it's such a monumental pain in the ass to drive in Atlanta nowadays. I can't believe I used to do this on a motorcycle in rush hour traffic on 285, and now I can't even take what amounts to an armored car through there without being scared to death.
Hey, Dan, be glad they're no longer at the airport Hilton.
Well, I have become very good at using my TomTom maps and route planner to find alternatives to having anything to do with 285 at any time. The only good time to go through Atlanta and have to fight 285 is like 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I mean,
Oh God.
there's only 100,000 people on the road at that night. At that time, not like there's 60 million that are trying to change 6 lanes of traffic without a turn signal to get to their off ramp from the fast lane.
Hey, there's been a shortage of liquor fluid going on. Okay, just
That thing's scarcer than water in the desert right around these parts.
It's not that there's a shortage. People just don't realize it's not in the right aisles. Over next to the battery terminal polish.
oh, okay. I'll have to look there next time I go in.
Oh, and the blinker fluid.
I'm the host, Fletcher.
And the brass magnets. Everybody forgets brass magnets.
I said that to a guy one time in maintenance. Some new kid that they had hired, and he comes over. I was talking to the 2 foremen. I was on the construction side at the time, but I needed something from maintenance. And the guy comes over. He's like, "Hey, they sent me over there wanting the battery terminal polish." And before either foreman could say anything, I looked at him and said, "It's over there in that yellow cabinet next to the blinker fluid." "Oh, okay." And he takes off. And I turned and I looked at both of them. I said, "Which one of you 2 idiots hired this dumb motherfucker?" And they go, "It wasn't us. We weren't there for the interviews. We got stuck with them."
How long did he work there?
He wasn't there when I went to plow that season, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, Dan, there was a radio station in Atlanta. I think it was Star 94 at the time. They had this psychologist on the morning show, and they were asking people what were their fears, what were they afraid of. And one of the callers called in and said, "I'm afraid of driving on I-285.
That's not irrational.
Nope.
That's common sense.
Yep.
Joe, I was a maintenance assistant one year during a rebuild at the factory, which meant basically they didn't have to go to the storeroom after parts. They sent me.
You were the gopher.
One idiot thought it was a good idea to send me after a brass magnet because they spilled an entire box of brass washers. I saw them spill it. It was an accident. But what they failed to realize is that my father was a machinist at Oak Ridge. And I knew a prank when I was assigned to go carry one out. So I just went on break for about an hour. Because the entire factory is shut down. So I come back an hour later after eating my lunch, and they go, "Well, what took you so long?" I go, "Storeroom said they didn't have any brass magnets, so I helped them look for it." Straight faced as I could do it.
Nice.
When you bullshit the bullshitter.
If you gonna challenge me with a stupid thing, you gonna get stupid results.
Hence, stupid o'clock.
Ask a smart ass a question, you get a smart ass answer.
From a smart ass.
And everyone
this is
always
why we're all
me,
friends.
I didn't ask you a smart ass question. No, you asked a smart assy question.
It's time to say goodnight, Gracie.
Oh, good night, folks.
Good night, Grace.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Great seeing everyone.
It's been fun. We're going to have to do this again real soon. I suggest Saturday night.
I'll see folks in the green room tomorrow night. I'll be unsupervised. Christy and the kids are going on a girls' retreat weekend, so it's me, the cat, and the dogs.
Don't forget.
Ooh, fun.
Everyone wear green.
So what was that, John?
Saturday is St. Patrick's Day. Everyone wear green.
No, St. Patrick's Day's next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's March 17th. Irish Day.
You fucked up his prank.
And here's why it wasn't a prank to me, because it's not my fucking birthday yet. There's birthday between Valentine's Day and St. Patty's Day.
And even if it were the actual St. Patrick's Day, my family, we're supposed to wear orange. We're Protestant.
Mm.
We're not Irish Catholic, we're Irish Protestant.
And on that note, it's time for the bedtime story. Good night, folks.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Transmission overload. System will shut down. System will shut down. System will shut down.